Hey, this is Cameron Brain with EveryoneSocial, and I would like to give you a demo of our brand new EveryoneSocial 2.0 native app. The native app is available for iOS and Android. If you are not familiar, EveryoneSocial 2.0 is the brand new version of EveryoneSocial. It is a complete ground-up rewrite. It's been in use by customers for about 6 months now, and we've had some very big launches and activations over that period. Ultimately, all of our customers, if you are a current EveryoneSocial customer and you're not on 2.0, we will be making that transition in the next few months. If you're looking to start using EveryoneSocial for the very first time, this would be the version of the platform that you would start on. And I'm very excited to kind of share some of the high points with you. We decided to basically start from scratch with this new version of the platform. Really to best align EveryoneSocial with the goals of our clients and where we see things headed over the next year beyond. Some of those things include programs getting bigger. Many of our clients are looking to scale their programs significantly, in some cases up to enterprise-wide, thousands, tens of thousands of users. Another part is driving deeper user engagement and retention. That is the key to success, as I'll kind of talk about further here as we go along. But especially as programs grow, you want to ensure that people that you give access to a platform like EveryoneSocial, that they're actually using it and that they're using it on a consistent basis. And so that's a big focus of ours with this new version of the platform. And then finally, many of our clients are looking to better incorporate user-generated content, user-submitted content into their programs. Looking back any number of years ago, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, most employee advocacy programs revolved around admins approving content. And while admins still play a very important role and still approve content into virtually all of the programs we're involved with, users can play a very, very important role in helping to not only fill some of the gaps, but also provide some really engaging content, things that they're seeing and experiencing. And we also see that stuff is performing very, very well, not only on an internal basis, but when it is shared out to social networks, it often drives an outsized number of clicks and engagements. So UGC, scale, and driving user retention engagement, those are really our top 3 objectives with this new version of the platform. And what I'm showing you here, this is my experience as a user within our own company's EveryoneSocial account. And the first thing a user sees, be it here on native or on the web, they land in what we call their timeline. And this is a great new feature with 2.0. I'm going to open up this tray here, and you see I've selected timeline. That's what it's showing me as viewing. Below this, I've got what we call our groups, and this is how we organize content in 2.0. All of these groups here, these are all the groups that I subscribe to. Some were created by admins. Admins can also allow users to create groups. We do that with our account. It's not something you have to do, but you can do it if you want. And you can see what I subscribe to. I subscribe to everything from kind of the serious business topics of marketing, product design, release notes, sales updates. And then I'm also a member of Music Nerds and History and Technology and Pictures of Us, which are pictures of our team. But getting back to timeline, the point of the timeline is that it shows me all of the content being posted into those groups in a single view. So if I could, of course, jump into any one of those single groups and see content, but because timeline is the default view, it ensures that your users are always going to get kind of the freshest, most relevant content whenever they log into EveryoneSocial, be it the first time or the 1,000th time. And of course, the fresher and the more relevant content we're presenting your people with, the more likely they are to engage and share. So if I scroll through my timeline here a little bit, we'll see basically anything that's shareable has this blue button with the arrow. If I want to share that, I just tap it. It brings me into basically the share view. I've got my LinkedIn and my Twitter account already connected. I could craft my share message, whatever I want that to be. I can choose to share it out now. I can schedule it for later. I can also grab we have a bunch of other options. I can pipe it into other apps that I have on my phone, like Instagram. I could grab an EveryoneSocial internal link that I could share with other users if I just want to frankly say like, hey, coworker, like this is a really important post, check this out. I can share that with them. So sharing, very, very simple. Our goal there is always to make sharing as simple and easy as possible, just really as quick as possible. And again, anywhere where a user sees this blue button, that means that content is shareable. Posts also have a bunch of what we call internal engagement features. So what the content that I see here in my timeline, I can like it, I can comment on it, I can tag a coworker in it. You can see Erica, for instance, tagged Todd here because frankly, Todd posted a post before her about his home office, and then Erica jumped in and posted about her home office. These sorts of things are very, very important to driving overall participation. And again, the goal of any advocacy program is to have people be sharing great content on an external basis, content, messages, be connecting on an external basis. But a big part of how we get there is driving participation. And a big part of driving participation is interaction between people. So being able to like someone's post or tag them in a comment or something like that is just a very important part of how we get people to come back for more. One other thing I want to touch on at the very, very top here, and this is also the case with the web app, we have this have something to share box. And this is really a centerpiece for our 2.0 platform. This is the place that a user comes if they have something they want to share externally, or if they have something they want to contribute internally, if they want to submit it back into the platform. And the beauty of it is that they can do both those things in a single action. So I'm just going to write a post. A post can include text, a link, a photo, a link to another social post. Yesterday, we were at a client and Erica was doing a fantastic job presenting, doing a training. So I'm just going to attach a photo to this post. In this case, I've selected Twitter and LinkedIn as two networks I want to share. I'm also posting it into the company group. I could select to post it into any number of other groups that I want to. And in a single action, I can just proceed. And I am an admin, so I do have some additional functionality here below. I'm going to hit next. It'll submit my share into the platform and bring me to a place where I can kind of finalize my share to those selected networks. So here we go. Here's my post. Again, on the previous view, I'd selected LinkedIn and Twitter. Those are now activated. I can customize my post any further if I want. And again, one of the goals with 2.0 was to better support user-generated content, user-submitted content, and we really wanted to bring that front and center. Another piece here with 2.0 is people profiles. So every one of your users has a profile within EveryoneSocial. So just as I can subscribe to groups, I can subscribe to coworkers, and things that they post into EveryoneSocial end up on my timeline as well. We have a whole notification infrastructure, push, email, and in-app. Again, things like, Chris Reese commented on a post I made. Erica mentioned me in a comment. Someone liked a post. Someone shared a piece of content that I submitted, et cetera, et cetera. All of those things, again, bringing your people back in for more, creating more of those meaningful connections with people that they work with. Beyond that, we have leaderboards, we have analytics, again, providing users with analytics on what they're doing and how their shares are performing has always been a very important part of EveryoneSocial and something that we wanted to continue with 2.0. Leaderboards are a lot of fun. These are things that you can choose to activate or not. You can create them for any number of groups or teams or users, like however you want to divide it up. You can create as many leaderboards as you like. We have one for our entire company, and then we have kind of one on a per team basis. And the points that a user accrues kind of to determine their rank in a particular leaderboard are a combination of the things they're doing internally and also the things that they're doing externally. What am I sharing? Am I sharing a branded piece of content, an unbranded piece of content? Is it generating clicks and engagements, et cetera? So a lot more we could go through. We've added a lot even since we kind of first launched EveryoneSocial 2.0 to our early customers about 6 months ago. And we have a tremendous amount more planned for the coming months. Very, very excited about what's going to be coming, and very excited to share this with you and keep you up to date as we move along.